Hello, everyone. Footage shows the top of a historic pagoda in Myanmar collapsing during a powerful earthquake that struck on Friday, March 28th. Surveillance video captured the moment water poured onto a crowd below a large apartment building in a Chinese city near the Myanmar border. A Bangkok resident shows water pouring from the rooftop pool of the Intercontinental Hotel. A terrifying dust storm was captured on camera, showing a giant dust storm engulfing the desert in Casa Grande, Arizona. Skiers and climbers captured the avalanche on camera.
Brutal.
Coal-fired power plant collapses during controlled demolition in Germany.
What?
Drivers in Madison, Indiana, were stunned when a gentle waterfall at Hanging Rock Hill turned into a torrent that rushed onto the road.
That's scary.
I've never seen anything like that.
What? We're literally going behind the waterfall. Holy cow.
A lucky driver in a Philadelphia suburb escaped her wrecked SUV after a dead tree fell on her car. This is the moment a Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority train crashed into a tractor trailer that was on the tracks. Lava spewing into the air wasn't enough to deter a team of Icelandic scientists. A British Airways plane was struck by lightning during stormy weather in Sao Paulo. This is the incredible moment snow and ice slid off a roof. Heavy snowfall brought down power lines in Bruneck, a town in the Italian province of South Tyrol. Turkish villager Fatih Kızıltan captured the moment a spectacular ice avalanche occurred in the village of Ader. A resident in Parker, Colorado, captured footage at just the right moment as a section of a curved road collapsed into a sinkhole. A sinkhole swallows a truck in the Bronx after flooding in New York City.
It's going.
Climbers were stunned to see rocks falling along the Aiguille du Midi mountain in Chamonix, France. Footage shared shows a building collapsing as a landslide swept away the structure in the town of Devprayag, Uttarakhand. This footage, posted by the Paintsville Police Department, shows a car disappearing from view as the ground below collapsed.
Oh, boys, watch out, coach. Oh, God, boys, let's go. I'm out of here.
The city of Atami, Shizuoka Prefecture, Japan, was hit by a devastating landslide. About 20 people are missing. The character crosses the street and makes the whole crowd pull out their phones to record. This time it's not a celebrity, but a crocodile walking in the middle of the street.
Oh, you got it. You got it. Look at him. You just did.
Crocodiles are quite flexible creatures, but when they miscalculate their size, it is understandable that they get stuck. South Texas suffered a terrible hailstorm, collapsed roofs, peeling paint, cracked swimming pools. Each stone was like a slash of anger from the sky. The city of Petropolis, Brazil, was submerged in water after a terrible flood, a chaotic scene that made anyone who witnessed it shudder because of the heavy destruction. A sudden earthquake shook Vanuatu Cafe, causing people to flee in panic. Luckily, no one was injured. The highway near Acapulco collapsed right before the driver's eyes. The shock left everyone dumbfounded.
¡Se cayó la carretera!
Six, a mysterious cloud from another world appeared before a fierce storm in central Argentina. Haunting scene. Wow, have you seen anything as spectacular as this? Bright flashes of lightning light up the Chicago skyline, creating a spectacular scene after a record-setting storm. Typhoon Yasa hit Fiji like a fury from the ocean. Gusting winds, pouring rain. The whole island was engulfed in a storm with no way out.
Whoa!
2, oh my God. Storm Isaias roared through Brooklyn, sweeping construction materials from roofs, turning debris into flying bullets in the sky.
There goes.
Oh.
Wow. Watch the terrifying moment a road in Colorado
Get it?
turns
Yeah, I got
into a
that.
giant sinkhole.
There it goes.
Nature
Is it
always
gonna-
knows how to surprise
There
us.
goes more of it. There goes more of
44.
it.
Yeah, it's way under.
Yeah, there goes all of it.
Oh my God. Officials must warn people to stay indoors as a fierce snowstorm engulfs Iowa. The mountain disappeared in an instant. A giant rock slide completely paralyzed the transportation system in Colorado. Dramatic eyewitness footage captured Hurricane Idalia hitting Perry, Florida, bringing strong winds and fierce rain, turning the place into a scene of chaos. waves crashed into DY, Sydney, in a fierce storm. The ocean showed its power, leaving the whole coast in terror. A tornado suddenly attacked northwest Texas, sweeping away everything in its path. Nature once again showed its unforgiving ferocity.
Man, that cloud front is, I've never seen anything like this. It's like something you'd see in a movie.
Dark clouds billowed over the NASCAR racetrack in Tennessee. The air seemed to hold its breath before a fury was about to explode. How lucky! The skateboarder was lucky to survive the terrible avalanche, leaving only a blanket of smoke and white snow around. Volcanic lightning glowed brightly when Mount Ruang erupted in Indonesia, creating a majestic and terrifying scene. The bright light combined with the fire from the crater makes everyone terrified by the power of nature. When the Stromboli volcano erupted in Italy, blinding lightning tore through the sky, creating a majestic and powerful scene. Light flashes rapidly amid the smoke and lava, highlighting the destruction that nature brings. From a helicopter perspective, a dramatic avalanche in Utah was captured as officials were assessing the risk. This powerful scene emphasizes the fragility and incredible power of nature. Roads in Utah covered with heavy snow were forced to close, a measure aimed at minimizing avalanche risk and ensuring public safety.
Whoa!
The couple narrowly escaped death when a landslide collapsed right in front of their car in Helene. Floodwaters swept away the entire road, leaving the train tracks hanging in midair, like in the movies. Oh no! Storm Beryl hit Montego Bay, bringing strong winds and heavy rain, turning life here upside down. Unbelievable. Bright lightning tore through the sky, illuminating Cleveland's skyline amid storms and tornado warnings. A dramatic moment you can't take your eyes off of. A terrible storm is rolling through Mackay, Queensland, creating a dramatic and horrifying scene as the sky turns black and strong winds whip through every corner. Charleston was submerged in water when a fierce storm combined with high tides, turning the streets into rushing rivers, surprising residents and harshly fighting the power of nature. Oh my God! Hurricane Idalia's powerful winds swept through North Florida, toppling trees like matchsticks, leaving behind scenes of chaos and the incredible power of nature. A sudden landslide in Zion National Park caused the trail to be urgently closed to ensure the safety of visitors.
That's what that other landslide looked like in 2019.
Floods devastated New South Wales in consecutive days of heavy rain, leaving many areas submerged in water. Heavy rain has breathed life into the outback waterfall, creating a spectacular scene with a strong stream of water pouring down from the cliffs, making wild nature seem to awaken after a drought.
And then they came together as one.
A fierce tornado suddenly swirled up off the coast of the Florida Panhandle, attracting all eyes to the magnificent natural rotation.
Oh my gosh.
Audiences in California cheered when a humpback whale suddenly appeared, as if giving a welcome performance.
Brad. Thank you so much.
Hi, buddy. Oh my god. Hi.
You guys get that spray on you? That's whale snot.
Avalanche in the Katskar Mountains, Turkey, impressive with white snow falling, full of mystery. Meanwhile, the landslide in the Rocky Mountains, Canada, was strong and fierce, like rage breaking everything. Both bring a sense of horror, but with different nuances. Under the furious power of Hurricane Isaias, the giant scaffolding suddenly collapsed onto the cars below, shaking New York. Ankara turned into a sea of water in just a few moments after a downpour. The city was flooded, traffic was paralyzed, a real nightmare. La Palma volcano exploded violently, spewing a huge stream of lava that shot up half a kilometer, turning the sky into a sea of boiling fire. New lava craters on Mount La Palma now threaten to spread the devastation straight into previously untouched lands. Two stranded humpback whales in Argentina were spectacularly rescued within 48 hours, bringing great joy to everyone. A magical moment took place in Monterey Bay when a giant humpback whale swam right below the whale-watching boat. This rare encounter surprised everyone, as if the ocean wanted to send a friendly greeting from the gentle giants. What devastated this road beyond recognition? Watch the video to discover the truth behind this horrifying phenomenon. At Fargo Golf Course, North Dakota, a snowstorm piled up heavy ice, causing the golf net to collapse like a domino effect. A rare moment of natural force. A giant avalanche created a massive cloud of snow right above the heads of skiers at a Utah resort, leaving them gasping in surprise as if a snowstorm decided to visit them in a dramatic moment.
Dude, I hope nobody's down
A small town in Italy was covered in thick snow and debris, clearly depicting the fierce power of nature. If you witnessed this scene, how would you feel? A lucky videographer captured the moment the Dorset cliffs collapsed, while the camera was still filming. The spectacular fog show stretches across the majestic landscape of towering rock formations in the canyon. The soft mist curls between the rough terrain, turning the whole scene into a magical picture, like something out of a fairy tale. When Hurricane Maria hit, the sea foam broke into rolling waves, washing over the Outer Banks wharf. That scene is like a wild performance of the sea, where the fierceness blends with indescribable beauty. A majestic avalanche on Vancouver Island was captured by a drone camera, a risky but stunning shot. Unbelievable scene in Iceland. Lava pours from an egg-shaped volcano, a breathtaking moment, as if you are witnessing the hot, beating heart of the earth. A bolt of lightning ripped through the sky of Port Arthur in the middle of a raging storm, a scene that was both dangerous and overwhelming, making the whole atmosphere heavy and extremely suspenseful. Power lines exploded, sending a series of blinding sparks as a furious tornado ripped through a street in Palm Beach County, Florida. Strong winds tore everything apart, creating a scene that was both chaotic and scary. Roads in northeast Mexico were completely washed away under the rain from Hurricane Alberto, leaving a scene of devastation as if after a cataclysm. A furious tornado struck southern Romania, sweeping away trees, rooftops, and entire towns in panic. A scene that makes everyone haunted. Mount Merapi, Indonesia, erupted like a monster waking up. Black columns of ash rose high as if they wanted to swallow the sky. We always admire first responders, but don't forget to appreciate those who silently contribute and make tireless efforts to prevent disasters and minimize damage. Nothing can stop the power of nature. This scene is so scary. Extremely dangerous floods hit Santa Barbara, washing away everything and turning the city into a sea of water. The scene was bewildering as nature proved cruel and uncontrollable. Catastrophic damage is forecast as Hurricane Otis makes landfall in Acapulco, bringing strong winds and heavy rain, threatening to destroy everything in its path. A humpback whale danced right in front of the jet ski rider, a moment that made the heart burst with happiness. Miracle in the middle of the ocean. A giant humpback whale suddenly approached the cruise ship, leaving tourists stunned.
Where's the other one? No. It's no big. It's kind of daddy.
Unbelievable. A giant bolt of lightning exploded brightly in the dark sky, illuminating the entire beach of Madeira, Florida, creating a powerful and mysterious scene. Horrifying scene. Huge hailstones as big as baseballs hit roofs in southwestern France, causing chaos in nature's fury. Scientists warn that the eruption of La Palma volcano may break a 5-century record, marking an unprecedented natural event. Lava continuously flows, creating an unpredictable fury, causing the entire local community to face terrible risks. Huge rubble falling like rain from Vanuatu cliffs. Are you brave enough to stand in this rain? Oh, tourists in Hawaii had a memorable experience when a humpback whale appeared right near their boat. With its impressive size and graceful movements, this giant creature makes for an extraordinary close-up encounter. A cruise in Sydney turns into a lifelong memory when a giant whale comes right up to the side of the boat, spins around and sticks its head up,